when you see women complaining about the men that they slept with and had babies by, and the men that they let in between their legs, and the type of men that they entertain, when you see those type of videos, do you tell those women that they don't like men? Or if they don't like men, just say that? Like, do you ever say that to those women? Do you tell those women, hey, be accountable for your actions? Hey, you slept with the wrong type of guy, or you were in a relationship with the wrong type of guy, or he didn't pour into you correctly. That's not how all men are, and you need to get it together as a woman and stop being so negative towards one group of men or men in general. Like, when y'all see videos of women tearing men down in general, not just black men, or not just white men or Asian men or Spanish men, or just when you see a video of a woman telling you how terrible men are, why does it not upset you? Especially if you know that there's good men out here in society. Especially if you know the majority of men in society are not the dangers that you talk about. They're not disrespecting you the way you say that a lot of these men are. They're not out here trying to use you. They're not out here not trying to be fathers to the children that they could possibly make with you. Like, the majority of men in society are absolutely doing exactly what they need to do in relationships and with their women. And those relationships are falling apart because women get bored. Or, they want to go deal with a man that makes more money, or they want to live a certain lifestyle because they see it on Instagram or TikTok or whatever social media they use, and another man shows them some type of interest that maybe he is more attractive than the man that she's married or the man she's dating. Like, all these other parameters that women seem to skip over when they're talking about the narratives that they want to create for just men in general. Simply because you see a video of a man telling a woman that you are not of any type of value to be asking a man for $1 million, or having $1 million, or needing $1 million, or even saying that somebody can't even be entertained by you unless they got a certain amount of money in their bank account. Like, the fact that women can operate in that type of space and women see it and it's not a problem, but then y'all get mad when a man say he the prize and he's in the top 1% and he's attractive and he's able to go out here and get whatever woman he wants, and he can get the majority of you women in society who swear he's not the prize, but he wouldn't have a problem sleeping with the majority of y'all just off the fact that he in the top 1%. Can we talk about that? Like, y'all women will literally talk about how y'all want good men, but then y'all go out here and y'all will sleep with a man who y'all know is married. Y'all will sleep with a man that y'all know is in a relationship. Y'all will go out here, know that his baby mama pregnant, and y'all will still go out there and have a baby by him. Right? You will know this man got a baby on the way and still lay down and have sexual relations with this man. And then you'll come back to society when he don't want to take care of that kid, or when you're not in a relationship with him and you thought y'all was going to be in a relationship because he was supposed to leave his girl, but he never left her, right? She can come back to society and be negative at all men because she dealt with the wrong guy. And you see the video and you don't comment in the video and say, hey, if you don't like men, just say that. Or why don't you talk about the men who you slept with? Or why don't you talk about the men who didn't value you in a relationship? Or why don't you talk about the men who didn't love you correctly? Y'all don't never say that as women when it comes to those type of videos. But when you see a man make a video about how a woman who thinks a man's value is simply tied to his finances, or he can't have time with her unless she sees his bank account, or her recycled vagina is somehow valuable enough for this man to want to empty out his pocketbooks on her. Like, that doesn't seem to ignite any type of thought pattern in a lot of you women besides, that's a good man and he should be spending money on her and blah, 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 blah. But we don't like women because we don't allow them to try to extort us. We don't like women because we don't want to listen to the negativity that a lot of these women bring to society for all men, off of the representation that some men put in front of them. I don't understand that. But hey, I get it. You possibly don't like men. You possibly don't have the type of attitude, possibly the looks. Clearly, you don't have the thought pattern to understand what the men that you want out of a woman. So therefore, let's just go after all men. Let's chastise all men. Let's be negative to all men. Let's tell men who don't have a favorable opinion of some women that they don't like women and that they have a disdain for all women. Let's just continue to tell those men who don't sound like the men that we do want that they don't like women and that they are negative and that they're the dangers because they don't want to let a woman extort them, or they don't want to let a woman think that she has access to his pocketbooks simply because she looks nice or she talks nice. We talk about random women. We talk about women we don't even know, but you got to show her your bank account to get some of her time. Yeah. That sound like she don't like herself. That sound like she ain't no value to no man. That sound like that's the type of woman you should stay far away from. You commenting this absolutely means you're the type of woman that a lot of men should stay away from. Respectfully.